Hi boys and girls, this is Mrs Zarate. Today we're talking about words that describe the parts of an animal. And we're going to be looking at the book that Mrs Bissau read to you this week called Zoo-Borns. Zoo babies from around the world. Let's look at page 7 at the fennec fox. He has big ears that help him hear. On page 8, we see the orangutan. He has hair all over his body. And on page 10 and 11, we see the frog mouth has a beak. He opens it wide. And on page 15, we see the aardvark. He has a lot of wrinkly skin. And on page 16 and 17, we see the teeth on the ocelot. Let's look next at page 20, the stripes on the tigers. They're twins, but the stripes help you tell them apart. And we have an okapi. He has a long blue tongue. All right, last page, 32 and 33, the beluga whale has white skin. All right, now page 191 in our Your Turn practice book. Let's go ahead and do page 191 in our Your Turn practice book. Let's zoom in, and first thing we're going to do is put our name at the top. So name on my paper, first thing, where does it go? At the top. Okay, put your name at the top, and let's zoom in on number 1. And remember, this week we're talking about animal parts. So on our first row, where the number 1 is, we're looking for animals that have wings. So let's point at our first animal. We have a bird. Does a bird have wings? Yes, it does. So I'll go ahead and circle the bird. They have wings so they can fly. And our next one is a duck. Do ducks have wings? You're correct. They do. Circle the duck. And our last picture is an elephant. Does an elephant have wings? No, an elephant doesn't have wings. Let's put an X on that one. An elephant does not have wings. All right, let's go down to number 2. And number 2, they want us to circle the animals that have fur. So let's look at number 2. Our first picture is an alligator. Do alligators have fur? No, they don't. So let's put a big X over that one. They don't have fur. And our next picture, it looks like it's a fox. Does a fox have fur? Yes. So let's circle that one. They do have fur. He has a big furry tail, doesn't he? Okay, last one, we have a tiger. Does a tiger have fur? Yes, they do. They're the big cat family. They do have fur. All right, now let's go down to number 3. Number 3, they want us to circle the animals that have tails. So number 3, our first picture, it looks like an iguana. Iguana. Does he have a tail? Yes, he has a very long tail. So go ahead and circle the iguana. And let's move to our second one. We have a picture of a mouse. Does a mouse have a tail? Yes, he does. He has a little skinny tail. Circle the mouse. And our last picture is an octopus. Does an octopus have a tail? No, an octopus does not have a tail, but they do have 8 very long tentacles or arms. So we're going to put an X on that one because an octopus does not have a tail. All right, now let's make sure we circled all the correct pictures. So our animals that have wings are bird and our duck. The animals that have fur, the fox and the tiger. And the animals that have tails, iguana and mouse. And we put an X over all the animals that did not have those parts. If you did that with me, give yourself a smiley face. That means good job. All right, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.